In life, when you want something to happen, you want to make more money, you want to get a promotion, you want to meet the right person, you want to go after this really big dream or goal. You pray and you hope to God that it happens. What I've learned is that when you have that prayer and you say, I want this to happen, I want to build this business, I want to meet this dream person, I want this thing to happen. The next thing that happens is the Creator sends obstacles, problems, opposition, negative people, all to your life. And what mostly happens in this time is we start praying away these inconveniences. We pray away these problems because we think it's the enemy. But in reality, it was actually the Creator sending this, answering your prayer and saying, perfect, I'm sending you these problems to correct your soul, to make you into a better person, and stretch who you are so you can think bigger, you can handle more problems, you can handle more pressure, you can make wiser decisions, you can lead more people. So the Creator can give you what you want. I want you to think back over the last 10 years, and I want you to think of a couple of the problems that you went through. Maybe you got laid off, maybe your best person that worked for your company quit, maybe an opportunity that you worked so hard for you missed out on. And I want you to think about how in that moment, maybe for that week or that month or even a part of a year, think about how stressed and disappointed you were. But then I want you to think about as time passed, 2, 3, 4, 5 years later. I guarantee every bad thing that happened to you, if you think about it right now, you realize, you know what? I'm so happy that person broke up with me. I'm so happy I didn't get that job in New York that I thought I wanted. I'm so glad that person left my company because the next person I hired was even better. And you realize that, you know what? No, you needed that. And that's why you're doing so much bigger things now, and that wouldn't have happened without that problems. You know, my whole life, I was always waiting for the world to change, for that person to come rescue me, to that person to discover my skill sets or my content or my business idea or whatever the case may be, or the right girl to come, or the right friend group to come, or the right connections to come. Until 3 or 4 years ago, when my life really started changing, like tons and tons of success. Built a really big business, built a big social media following, started really doing great things, living doing things I dreamed of my whole life. And this is what changed it, is I was waiting for the world to change, when in reality, the world didn't need to change. I needed to change. I want you to think about this for a second. Every friend that you want to have, the partner you want to marry, the employees you want to hire, and the money and investors that you want to make or you want to have in your life exist right now in this moment. They are alive. Multi-billion-dollar deals are happening right now in this moment. I was telling this 2 guys that I've consulted with, and I've helped them scale this really big business at a young age. And they asked me, like, what would you give yourself advice? Because they're like 20, 21. I'm about to turn 30 in August. Like, what advice would you give us for the next 10 years? And I was giving them partially this advice. But what I told them is that you have to expand who you are to get what already exists. I was telling them, like, if Elon Musk was sitting at a table, before we left, we were just eating barbecue. If we were to leave eating barbecue, he could have within 5 minutes over $1 billion ready to be invested. Like that. So meaning, what I told him is that that money already exists. The difference is he's become a person that's able to steward that money, lead those people, and earn the credibility to know that he deserves it. So whatever we want to do, if you want to grow your business, you want to meet better people, the world does not need to change at all. We do. And you do this by running towards change and uncomfort. And the quicker you do this, the quicker the blessing and the goal comes. There's unlimited light, there's unlimited blessings, there's unlimited opportunity, and there's unlimited abundance in this world that wants to come to you. You just have to become a person that can handle it. So here's a simple thing that I want you to utilize. I'm going to leave you with this. I want you to think about what you want in this world. I want you to pray. I want you to say affirmations every day. I want you to meditate. I want you to visualize. And I want you to take tangible, actionable steps. which you guys can watch a bunch of my podcasts and YouTube videos, and also tons of other creators and business people and motivational people, and listen to it for sure. But when you decide you want to change, become a big goal, two things are going to occur. Number one, people are going to start dropping out of your life because your energy and your frequency is going to change. When they do, don't chase after them. Two, more new people that align on that frequency are going to come into your life. And then three, problems, uncertainty, and headaches are going to occur. This could be a fender bender. You get hit, your car gets bumped into. You get a flat tire. You have your best employee quit. You have someone steals a credit card and you lose $5,000 and you won't get it back for 30 days. When all of those things happen, I want you to celebrate like you just achieved what you wanted. Because if those things come, that means you're heading in that direction to become the person that's capable of receiving it. And this is why you should be excited. Because not if, but when you learn to grow past that and correct who you are, correct your soul, correct who you are as a person, grow as an individual, as a business person, or whatever you want to accomplish, that is when what you want will come so fast you won't even be able to comprehend it. You'll message me in a year and say, Grant, I listened to this video and everything that I wanted is happening. That's how quick it can happen. So as always, guys, I'm rooting for all of you guys. If you enjoy this content, please make sure to like, subscribe to my channel, and share it with a friend that you think this will be helpful. Comment your thoughts below. And as you guys know, I have a podcast that I put out content. I try to put it at least 4 times a month. The Grant Mint Podcast, you can find it on all my social media outlets. And if you guys are a business owner, I do have a free networking group. And I also have an inner circle group that you guys can apply to below. As always, I'm trying to put out as much content as possible to bless you guys, help you guys, and save you the misery from mistakes that I have made so I can pass on the lessons I learned. So each time I learn something, I try to pass it on to you guys. But as always, I can't thank you guys enough for the support. I'm rooting for all of you guys. Have an incredible week. Much love. Bye, guys.